theme I chose for this year is reproductive justice. Um, I'm a mother of a daughter. I'm a mother of a son. I'm a woman. I care deeply about what's happening in the world as it relates to women's rights. And I feel that everything is being chipped away at this very moment. So here we are in my garage studio. So a lot of my work is deeply conceptual. How does an artist get to the point where the story they are telling is so deeply visual and so visceral that it really creates a call to action? And so I went to a woman's body. In my case, I think that she looks more like a goddess. She's reminiscent of a Greek or Roman statue. She has no head. She's headless, and yet she represents all of us. But her gut is punched out. It's punched out and as chained. And so you can see that she has chains coming out of her. What you can't see at the bottom is that she's sitting on a podium. And at the bottom of the podium are the words, "I am my sister's keeper." For me, reproductive justice is really deeply rooted in the idea of the Black feminist movement, which talks about reproductive justice in a much broader term. It's not about, it is, part of it is about the right to choose whether or not to terminate a pregnancy. But at the root of it is a woman's right to arrive at that point after she's had access to health care, affordable housing, equal pay, the right to have a choice and bodily autonomy over her own body. And all these issues come into play. You know, it's very much about racial equity. It's very much about class and economic and socioeconomic diversity. Because, and then for me, of course, it's deeply rooted in my Jewish faith, which is I am afforded the right to have an abortion by my religion, and therefore, if I am a woman's right, for it should be afforded to every other woman that I know. And I was sitting around with friends right after Pesach this last year. They have a 15-year-old daughter, and the question around their Seder table was, how do you feel about your freedom this year? And their 14-year-old daughter said, "I feel like for the first time my freedom has been taken away." And that was the moment where I decided this is the issue that I'm going to focus on this year.